I can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw it yesterday. To the sound of flutes and drums, she took my hand and danced with me.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my RuneScape 3 Making a Main series. We've been well on our way to getting our quest cape. Last episode we hit 100 quest points and received yet another reward from May's quest caravan. We also spent some time getting our combat skills to 70 for our eventual start with Slayer. We're going to start this episode off by hitting the quest hard, and maybe later on getting into something else. Welcome to episode 6. All right, boy, do we have our work cut out for us in this one. So we are going to hit quests so hard in this episode that I'm probably going to turn into a quest symbol. So we're going to start with the dig site. So for the dig site, we do have a few required items. A lot of them can be obtained during the quest, but that's just extra things I don't feel like doing. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab this all from the Grand Exchange, and then we're going to go ahead, get it started, knock it out, get some mining XP, because I'm pretty sure this one gives you a nice chunk of mining XP. So that is the dig site complete, but unfortunately I didn't have my recorder open, so I missed the whole clip in the reward screen. But we got 15.3k mining XP, which got us to 40 mining, and the next quest I want to do is the Grand Tree. But for the Grand Tree, we have to have 25 agility, and right now we only have 18. So time to go do a little bit of agility training. So I'll tell you guys, agility is one skill that is in need of some updates. So what we're doing to get our 25 agility is using the Watchtower shortcut, and this run right here should be 20 agility. So basically all you're gonna do is climb up that trellis, down the ladder, and then back up, and just repeat until, I mean, the wiki says 30, but we're gonna only do it to 25 because I'm not gonna sit here doing this all day. But yeah, pretty unconventional, but we'll do it. It's got to be done. And this right here should finally be the last one. I may have cheated a little bit and used a lamp from Treasure Hunter that we got from our keys from the last quest, but nonetheless, that is 25 agility. So let's go do the Grand Tree. And the Grand Tree is complete. That gives us 5 quest points, 18.4k combat XP lamp, 7.9k agility XP, and 2.1k magic XP. We now have a total of 107 quest points. So we're going to use these lamps up. Obviously, we're going to get some agility levels. What does that get us to? And then I think we're going to throw this baby into attack. And then obviously magic goes into magic. What are we looking at? 31 agility. Nice. Not too bad. So I think the next 2 quests I'm going to do is Mountain Daughter to get a cool bear hat, and then In Search of the Myarchy. All right, for Mountain Daughter, we don't need many items at all. We just need some gloves and a rope. But before I get into that, we have some daily challenges we have to do. I haven't been keeping on top of these, and I'm slipping. So let's go ahead and knock out our daily challenges and see what kind of levels we're going to get. There's a little rune crafting milestone. We got ourselves 20 rune crafting. And that is all of the dailies for today complete. We got ourselves 23 rune crafting and 39 herbler. I also did my shop runs, so we're gonna go ahead and sell this off. Cash stack is currently at 15.2 mil. Let's see. All right, all of that sold for about 1.9 mil. We're now sitting at a 17 mil cash stack, and I went ahead and grabbed the items we need for Mountain Daughter. So we're gonna head to Relica and get that started. And that is Mountain Daughter complete. Gives us 2 quest points and a bear head. That's what I'm here for. We got a total of 109 quest points. Nice. We didn't get any levels from that, but the next quest we're going to do is In Search of the Myarchy. So let's head over there. So for In Search of the Myarchy, we did require a bunch of steel weapons, which did not buy from the Grand Exchange. So we had to go to each store and buy these. So we got them, plus some planks and some nails, and we need our druid pouch. So we're good now. Let's get it done. And that's In Search of the Myarchy done. That gives us 2 quest points. We have a total of 111 now. Gave us various little XP lamps. But right now we have a Wilderness Bloodwood Tree event to go do, and then the next quest we're going to jump into is Knight's Sword, as well as various other ones that are going to get this smithing level up. And there is the best wilderness event complete. We got ourselves 30 fire making, 45 wood cutting, and 35 farming. We also got a bunch of rewards here, which hopefully... Oh, we got some thieving brawlers. Not too bad. I'll take those all day. And then a bunch of other stuff we're going to sell off at the Grand Exchange. So let's go sell this off and then start Knight's Sword. Boom, and that's some big smithing XP from that one. The Knight's Sword is complete. One quest point, got 12.7k smithing XP from that. Now I got 112 total quest points. So let's use that lamp and get those smithing gains. That gets us up to 29 smithing straight out of the box. All right, next quest, Elemental Workshop 1. So an episode or two ago, I came over here and built this water filtration system, and I have not checked it since that day. So it's been a couple days, it hasn't been too long, so we're gonna go ahead and just check it, see if there's anything in there. And not too much to be had. So we'll go ahead and just take all this out, and I guess we'll come check it again in a month. I'll leave it alone for a month. All right, so the next 5 quests I'm going to do is Elemental Workshop 1 to 3, the Golem, and Shadow of the Storm. So I'm just going to go ahead and get all of those items together. I have most of them right here. A lot of them you have to obtain during the quest, but for Shadow of the Storm, we need 3 pieces of black clothing. So I think priest gowns work, which won't buy in the Grand Exchange, so we'll have to go over to the Varrock Fancy Clothes store to buy those. And hopefully a black wizard's hat will work. So if not, when we get to that quest, we'll have to get over that bridge. But I'm going to go buy those now, and then we're going to go ahead and get to Sears to start Elemental Workshop. And there we go. The first Elemental Workshop is done. 5k crafting XP and smithing XP. We got ourselves 1 quest point. We got a total of 113 now. That gets us to 32 smithing and 32 crafting. Not bad. All right, the next one, part 2. All right, we stopped for a random cache. We got ourselves 16.1k divination XP. I got ourselves 49 divination from 47, so not too bad. All right, back to questing. And there's another one done, Elemental Workshop 2. That gives us 1 quest point, 7.5k in both crafting and smithing. We now have a total of 114 quest points. So we got ourselves 36 smithing and 36 crafting. The next quest up is Elemental Workshop Part 3. I'm gonna just put this out there, guys. When you start Elemental Workshop 3, you prepared to be annoyed, okay? You just be prepared. And finally, oh my god, Elemental Workshop 3 is done. That was a pain. Gives us 1 quest point and a Book of Knowledge with some XP in it. We got a total of 115 quest points now. So we got ourselves to 37 smithing from making that. So we'll use these charges here. See if we get more smithing levels and some defense XP as well. So let's look. We got ourselves 39 smithing. Nice. So now I can get out of this workshop and we're gonna go do the Golem. The Golem has been reprogrammed and the quest is complete. That gives us another quest point, 1k thieving and 1k crafting XP. Did we get any levels from it? Doesn't look like we get anything. The next quest we're going to do is we're just going to roll right into Shadow of the Storm. And Shadow of the Storm is done. Another quest point and a 10k combat XP lamp. We also got a dark light now. We are at a total of 117 quest points. We're going to throw that into strength. So what are we going to do now? I think we're going to do a couple more quests. So we're going to start with a couple of the Recipe for Disaster chapters. I think we'll do What's Mine Is Yours, Creature of Frankenstrain, and A Soul's Bane. Maybe a couple more. I don't know. But I'm in the groove for questing right now, so we're going to just start knocking them out. So in order for us to start Recipe for Disaster, we have to get ourselves 10 cooking, which you can see here. And we needed to make a fruit blast, which I have already made. So what I'm planning on doing here, just to give myself a little bit of a break because I've been hitting the quest pretty hard today, is I'm going to take these proteins here and I'm just going to cook them up in the kitchen here. So next time you see me, we'll have a considerably higher cooking level, currently at 6. And there we go. That is 30 cooking coming in. we still have about 57 of these little protein meats left. And the only thing, I mean, these are good XP, guys, but the only thing is I don't think you get a pet roll when you use them, so I'd use these sparingly. So yeah, 55 of them left. Let's see where it gets us. And that is the rest of our little protein meats used up, and that got us from 6 to 36 cooking, so not too bad. But let's get back to questing. All right, so I have some items here in my inventory. The next 2 quests I'm going to do is the first part of Recipe for Disaster, as well as the Goblin chapter. I have all of the items here I need, pretty much, except I need a tomato, so you can't buy rotten tomatoes on the Grand Exchange. There we go. All right, let's get to Lumbridge. Boom, just like that, the first chapter to Recipe for Disaster is complete. Gives us 1 quest point and 2 treasure hunter keys. All right, I just want to go out on a limb here, guys, and say there is not a single quest that they could put into this game that is more legendary than Recipe for Disaster. Do you guys remember how intimidating this quest was when you were like 12? Come on, this thing is epic. And that is the Goblin chapter of Recipe for Disaster done. 1k cooking, crafting, and farming XP. We now have a total of 119 quest points. We're getting closer to another reward from May. And I don't think we get any levels from that, but I think the next quest I'm going to do is What's Mine is Yours. So we're going to head over to Doric. And that's another remade classic done. What's Mine is Yours is complete. 1 quest point, 1k mining XP, 400 smithing XP. We got ourselves a total of 120 quest points now. Nice. So there's a bunch of subquests we could do for more smithing and mining XP, so we'll have to do those in the future, but right now we have a wilderness event we're going to go do, so let's head over there. And from that event we got ourselves 19 hunter, as well as some various other things that we're going to sell to the Grand Exchange. But now what I think I'm going to do is 2 more quests, and then I think I'm going to do a couple Slayer tasks, maybe? I don't know. That's it. It's on the fence of what I'm going to do. So the next one is going to be Creature of Fenkenstrain. And then I think we'll do a Soul's Bane. And that's Creature of Fenkenstrain done. 2 quest points, 1k thieving XP. And we now have a total of 122 quest points. Just 3 more until we can get that reward from May. So I think we got a thieving level. Oh wait, 31 thieving. Okay, the next quest I'm going to do now is a Soul's Bane. So for a Soul's Bane, we don't need much in terms of items other than stuff to fight with. This is a really weird quest, so we're going to go ahead and just knock it out real quick. And a Soul's Bane is done. That gives us 1 quest point. We're at a total of 123 now. So we need 2 more to get our next reward from May. So I think the quest I'm going to do is a tourist trap. So to do that, we need to get ourselves to 10 fletching. So we're going to head over to the fort. I'm pretty sure we have some protein logs, and we're going to do the same thing for fletching that we did with cooking. So let's do it. So we did have 300 protein logs available in our bank there, so we're just going to go ahead and use all those up. And before you guys start yelling at me for not saving them for double XP, I already have plans, so we're going to use them now. Let's do it. And look at that, we got ourselves 20 fletching. Not too bad. We have 146 of those logs left, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and throw those back in the bank because that was not as good as I thought it would be. So the next quest I wanted to do was Tourist Trap, but I think we're going to hold off on that. I'm going to go ahead and do some ED1 token farming. So if you guys aren't familiar with what token farming is, it's basically like the ED3 trash runs we did, except we're looking for Dungeoneering tokens instead of XP. So what am I going to do with all these Dungeoneering tokens? Basically, I'm going to use them as XP as well as getting some items. So the first item I think we're going to get is a Charming Imp. And other than that, we're just going to kind of go with the flow. So hopefully we get a bunch of tokens. Basically what you're doing is you're getting in these dungeons and you're looking for bosses, right? So we got a boss here that's just about dead. And when we kill him, I'll get 5k Dungeoneering tokens. And there's another one over here. So we'll go from this guy to this guy over here. And these 2 bosses are worth 10k Dungeoneering tokens together. So look at that. Just killed him. 5k tokens. Now onto this guy. Nice. Look at that. We just got ourselves a 40 Dungeoneering. Not too bad. And we have 55k Dungeoneering tokens banked so far. So guys, I have bad news. Last night while we were token farming, we did have a power outage. And here we are today. A new day. It took like 12 hours to get the power back on. And my partner is offline now, so we were able to get up to
80k tokens, so we're just 20k shy of that Charming Imp. We don't absolutely need him now, but I'm wanting him before I start Slayer, so we'll be revisiting ED1 here very soon. This episode is getting a little long, but I still have things I want to get done, so I want to get a couple more quests out of the way, and I think at least our next reward from May. So the first quest I'm going to do is Tourist Trap. Hey, we're going on a trip, guys. There we go. Tourist Trap is complete. We got 2 quest points, got a total of 125 now, so that means we have another reward to get. We had 2 lots of 4.6k XP and 2 skills, which we just threw in agility. Got ourselves 36 agility. Nice. All right, so we're gonna head over to May's quest caravan and get our next reward. All right, we got our beautiful tier 2 magical dice now. Hopefully we get something good. There we go. Nice. Ooh, is it? Okay, whew. I thought those weren't going to be worth anything. All right, so we got a adamant plate body H1, which we will sell for about 1.2 mil plus 500k cash. So let's head over to the Grand Exchange and sell it off. All right, so we were able to sell the plate body for 1.1 mil. That brings our cash stack to 19.988 mil. So we are just shy of a 20 mil cash stack, which will be the highest cash stack we've had. So it is a new day, so I'm going to go do my daily shop run, and then hopefully when I sell that, we will be well over a 20 mil cash stack. Hell yeah. So let's get to it. Alrighty, shop run is done. Cash stack's at 19.5 mil, so let's sell it off, see where we're sitting. All right, so that has been sold. Our cash stack is currently at 21.8 mil, so that's a nice stack there. It's going to be all gone here soon when we upgrade our gear, but I think that's a good spot to end episode 6. I just want to thank you guys for watching this far, and I'm going to give a shout out to the channel members. If you want to support the channel directly, consider being a channel member. It's, you don't got to though. Do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You have to do that. No, I'm just kidding, but I would appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.